One thing I promised myself I would do in Korea is go to a head spa, so let's go to a head spa.
I knew we were going to a head spa, but little did I know that it was an 18-step head spa experience. So we went to Eco Jardin, which is a super popular, super highly recommended head spa in the Lotte Tower in Seoul, South Korea. Right when we walked in, they gave us some tea, and then we headed back to kind of take off our coats and things, and they gave us these like capes. It's like waterproof capes. And the first part of this whole thing is to get your scalp analyzed by this little machine that they basically put on your scalp, and you're able to see a close up of what your scalp looks like, kind of like get a diagnosis. The good thing is, yeah, I was really scared at this point. The good thing was that I didn't have any like hair loss or signs of hair loss, but I did have really dry scalp, which she said were basically blocking the hair follicles and making my hair grow in thinner when it could be growing in thicker. So we got straight to work with the 18 steps. So the first of those steps was to basically put this oil on your hair and then go over it with like this kind of like massaging heat lamp thing. I have no idea what it was, but it felt great. And then she did another kind of like treatment oil. All of this whole process, everything smelled very like herby, very like oily, like essence, if that makes sense. Everything kind of smelled like eucalyptus, rosemary oil. I have no idea what they were actually using. I trusted the process. And then this is me looking like a straight up alien. I don't know. I think this steams your scalp, so it kind of helps open the pores. They put this like bonnet on you and then put steam into it while the oil is on it to kind of like help the oil actually get in down deep. And then after that, she used this kind of like massage tool. It felt so good. This was probably one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. And then she also used a cupping tool on like my upper back and neck, and that was amazing. And then she sprayed something in my hair and it was kind of like soapy, and then used this other tool to kind of massage it in. And as we went through this process, she was explaining which step of the 18 steps we were on. And then we went into this other room, which is like the hair wash room. But the bed that I was laying on, you guys, was a massage bed. It massaged my back, it massaged my butt, it massaged my legs, it massaged everything. They also give you a blanket to be nice and cozy. So they washed your hair, and then they basically put this like waterfall on your head, and you just got to sit there for like what felt like forever. It was honestly amazing. It's so relaxing. After that, you went to go get a scalp analysis again, and my scalp was so much cleaner. I learned a lot about the benefits of having a really clean scalp, and not washing my hair more than like once or twice a week, I think is kind of hindering me in some ways. And then after that, they just did like a rough blow dry and then started styling it. She used like a big barrel and just gave me some loose waves. Turned out really cute. And since I know I'm going to get this question, the extensions, my one row of extensions did get in the way a little bit, but it didn't like impact the overall experience at all. That was it. 1,000 out of 10 recommend. Bye.